today's Minecraft survival hardcore episode, we turned this cave into a nice bamboo farm. So if you want to check that out, make sure you stick around and watch the full video. So in the last episode, we built this massive chest room. And in today's episode, it is definitely time to start filling it up. So we're going to be working on a bunch of farms over here in the cave. I've already started working on the bamboo farm that we're going to use. This area right here, it's all going to be used for bamboo. Most of the bamboo that we're going to need. And it should be down here somewhere in a shulker box. Here we go, right here. We got about a bunch of stacks of bamboo. But before we use all this bamboo, we're going to need to go off to the desert to go and get a bunch of sand that we're going to use. The reason we're building this bamboo farm is because we're actually going to use that to fuel our furnace room that we're going to be building here in the next episode. Alright. Please. And then, yeah, we also have like clay biomes and all that out here too that we're going to eventually start using. But I say we just plop down. I say we can mine these mountains out. Might as well. Oh yeah, we got camels right here too. I thought camels only spawned in villages. I didn't know they spawned randomly. Yeah, we're just going to start mining up all the sand. Stop getting jumped by fans. Alright, so we got a shulker box, and then I'm gonna get a little bit more. I think I'm just gonna run around and pick up what we didn't pick up yet, and that should be enough. Okay, hopefully no creepers comes through. That's right, every time I come through this portal, there's a creeper just standing there waiting for me. I'm pretty... There he is, right there. Bro, are you... I swear, dude, every time I come out here, there's one waiting for me, and I need to relight that. And then eventually this whole area will be turned into a farming district. I just want to get this first one down, get the biggest ones down first, and then we'll do the smaller farms later. But we're going to have a border. I'm pretty sure I want to do 5 rows of sand. I do also want to make it automatic eventually. So I want to have like a piston pushing system. I think I'm going to watch the tutorial on how to build the automatic piston pushers. You know, the things that fly by and harvest it for me, before I build the actual foundation. After watching the tutorial for like 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna do a manual one. I'm not doing all that. That's sounding like a lot of building. I think I want to do walkways of 3, because I know if I do it by 1, I'm not actually gonna be able to like walk through here. It is gonna make the farm a little smaller. I'm gonna skip 3. So how many is that so far? That's 4. So I want to do 5. Yeah. So I need to take this wall out by. Then we want the border here. So I need to take this wall out by 2 more actually. I think I'm just gonna use stone bricks for the border. Hold on just 1 second, some dude's outside my window. Alright. Daddy's back. Daddy didn't go remote. I kept the recording going just to make sure that, just in case something happened, you know, it's on recording. And that's done. So now what we need to do, I guess now realistically, we could get the bamboo down because I am going to need, I do want to use scaffolding to finish up the roof. So I figured out in Java in the last episode. Oh, you know what? In the last episode, someone commented saying use a brown glass. He left a comment. He was like, yeah, let's actually fly over there. Mention this guy right quick. Because this guy actually had a pretty good idea. I'll put his comment up here in the video somewhere. But he said to put a brown glass in this part right here. But it felt like a good idea, you know, brown glass. But then he also commented saying like, oh, I didn't know you wanted the infinite water source. I wasn't, you know, I typed out too fast. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to figure out a way to make this like an infinite water source. Like I'm pretty sure if I just mine this back, then, oh shit. But now I want to get some lighting on these floors, and I'm going to try and find a way to hide lighting. I don't think I'm going to be able to. We got a lot of redstone and glowstone in the last video because I was doing a bunch of mining. So I think I might do like redstone lamps in the floor with like sandstone stairs that loop in, you know, something, you know, we're gonna figure it out as we go. I think let's go off and get a bunch of sandstone here. This is there here. Yeah, it's a cave. I was wondering that. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna do the same thing again. Let's go and switch out my pickaxes. Full sugar box, and then it's gonna fill up our inventory. Dude, my game is lagging so bad. Dude, why is there always a mob coming out of this portal? Let's go ahead and craft up a bunch of stairs. And then, you know, I know I could use the stone cut or whatever, but nah. And let's start placing all these. So we're just gonna place sandstone on both ends, kind of like this. I think I'll put lighting in between, like every 5 blocks in between here. And then maybe do lighting on the slabs. Go ahead, grab up some glowstone here. Then let me get my redstone. I should have a bunch of redstone here. Here we go. And then let's go make some glowstone lamps here. And I think I'll do this every 5 blocks. So starting from right here, I'll do every 5 blocks all the way around it. Should be able to light up enough. What? All right, now we got the lighting down for most of all. It still looks pretty dark though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the lights down in these so I can stop getting jumped in the dark. We definitely need to work on getting more lights going for sure. So I think I'm gonna put the lights underneath here and then we'll figure out what we want to do for the walls. I'm gonna take a bunch of stacks of sand here. Get a bar of cobblestone. Get something down like that. And then let's go ahead and get all of our sand. And then we're gonna let all this glass cook up, and then we're gonna dye it brown. Now that either done's gonna mine them up. And then let's gonna take all this glass that we got. How many do we need? I think we need what, 5 stacks? Let's go and make 6 just in case. Start getting this glass down. Oh, whoa. Where are my connected textures? We got that down. So now, next we need to start working on the roof. I'm not really trying to do the roof like that, man. I've noticed also that these don't grow past where they're supposed to be growing. So I think I'm gonna check and see if I get end rods and put them up here, like down a strip, if it will help light things up, or if I need to like bring light beams up through this. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'm gonna go get a bunch of end rods here and then check it out and see if like we can get things lit up here. So now let's go ahead and get the stuff to build. Here we already have a bunch of chests. Let's go and take that, take a crafting table. We can go ahead and use dark oak wood for the background. Let's go and grab some stone, make a bunch more stone bricks. fly back over here. Let's rip out this back. Just gonna push this actually back by one more. Something like that. So then we have a storage area for this, and then let's go ahead and actually just put a chest down right here actually. Just go to empty out our inventory, and then why are you not growing? Yeah, you can see in here we got the end rods, and see here we finally got all the end rods set up and all that, which lets everything grow. So let's go ahead and do just a quick little harvest here, so I can show you guys. Run through, you know, we should just be able to run through like this. Yeah, my sword is absolutely getting destroyed. My game can barely handle this, but then I think eventually we'll set up a underground minecart track, and I'll probably have to do the little glitch or something to, you know, the glitch that puts me into crouch mode or whatever. Let's just come through here on one single thing. Of course, we know we didn't mine up all of them, but on one thing, now we get almost a full inventory. We get basically a full inventory from one harvest, and then this is what I was talking about earlier, how up here, like some of them are gonna fall up here and stay up here, but if we need to, we can just fly up there and grab them. It's not that big of a deal. So just gonna put one of these right there. And then let's turn these into blocks. There we go. And we can use these for planks and all that, who knows what. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll store them in here. Then run through and collect everything else. Let's go ahead and plant in the spots that we missed. Yeah, it's just same thing here. But yeah, the main use of this is going to be for fuel for our super smelter that we're going to be making on the next episode. If I don't decide to use like a carpet duper or something like that. Yeah, there we go. We got another full inventory. So one of these, so one thing will give us a full inventory, which is pretty nice. And then also we're going to use this for like decoration and stuff like that, of course. There's also another reason. And then on top of that too, the bamboo farm that I have like in my jungle is pretty small. I don't really feel like going out, you know, a couple thousand blocks to a new jungle just for a bamboo biome, just to rip it down every 20 minutes. So, but we have one in our cave now. I think it looks pretty nice. Do a little quick flyby here. Come down here. Eventually we're going to get, you know, everything set up here. You know, I wanted the bamboo farm to be, I knew the bamboo farm was going to be the biggest farm we had, so I want to set that up first. And then, you know, we can do all the other farms just hanging around here. All right, let's go ahead and take the view with shaders on. Of course, we gotta do that at the end of every episode. And AirPods are dead. Oops, gonna take a screenshot of that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.